Welcome to the realm of intoxicating flavors and head-banging beer reviews.
Like a dummy, I didn't even think to go on Google Translate and see if I could figure out how to pronounce this beer. So I'm just going to go with it and butcher it, and hopefully I don't offend anybody. What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti. I'm checking in from home. It's a cold, rainy evening here in Cleveland, Ohio, and there's nothing better to do than drink some beers on this kind of night. So what I have for you today is a beer from Romania. I was down at Ross Beverage over in Lakewood looking at their beers, happened to see this beer down on the bottom shelf. Had no idea what it was, so I figured I'd buy it and see what it's all about. So this is the Ciucas? I don't know. I don't speak Romanian. I have no idea how to pronounce it. From the Ursus Breweries. Oh, excuse me. Wow, I'm so sorry. And they're out of a town I'm not even going to try to pronounce in Romania. If I remember, I'll put the town up there in the video. And what I did read was that the name Ciucas, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, which I'm sure I'm not, it's named after the mountain that the spring water comes from that they use to brew the beer. So on the bottle here, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot. It just says Ciucas Brasov 1892, clean nature, true relaxation. And there's nothing else on the bottle here. Kind of looks like an old school beer label on the bottle. And this already looks super clear. I mean, I can see right through the bottle as it is. I paid $3.49 at Ross Beverage for this big bottle. I don't even see a content like how many ounces it is or milliliters or anything like that on here. I don't see 4.8%. Or maybe it's 4.6%. The writing is so tiny. I mean, there is some writing, but it's hard to read. Maybe I'm getting like Don and need a magnifying glass. But there is a date on here, November 27th, 2024. This is the beginning of May 2025. Hopefully it's still good. I mean, a lot of times when you buy these beers from beer stores that have received these beers from other countries, takes a lot of time in shipping, and you don't necessarily always get them fresh. So hopefully this is still in date. I've only ever had two other Romanian beers that I can remember. I think one of them, a beer day with TK and I reviewed on his channel. If we did, I'll post that down below in the comments. You can go check that out. I think it was some crazy beer. The crown here just has the beer name on it. Nothing fancy. On Untappd, this gets a big old 2.80 with 12.1 thousand check-ins. Beer Advocate listed as a 70 okay, but there's only 41 check-ins. And that's pouring out crystal clear like I expected. Because again, you can see through the bottle. Bottle almost looks the same with the liquid as it does without the liquid. Crystal clear. It's got that Euro lager skunk smell to it. But I don't know if that's because it's the beer, just because of the age of the beer, unfortunately. It's got a nice frothy white head on it. Like I said, that's pretty crystal clear. Probably about a 1 on my SRM chart. And, oh, there's the thunder. Hopefully the power stays on. If not, I might have to do some more of those candlelight reviews. Cheers, everybody. It's light. Not a lot of carbonation there. There's a little bit of skunkiness to it, but it's not an offensive skunkiness, if that makes sense. It's kind of like that Euro lager skunkiness. I mean, I always go back to Euro lagers for this, but not the Heineken light struck way. Kind of dry on the back end. I mean, if you don't mind, like Rolling Rock, like that little just kind of tinge of that skunky flavor, a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of sweetness. Again, there's a little bit of age on this, so maybe some of these flavors aren't as pronounced or are more pronounced when you get it fresh. But if you're just looking for a drinking beer, session beer, something light, refreshing, this wouldn't be a bad beer to go to, especially if you're in somewhere like Romania. Like if this is, I don't know much about this beer, this brewery, but if this is like a common beer you can get over there, like say you get Budweiser over here, whatever, this would be a good beer to drink over there. Like as just like a macro session, lawnmower beer, whatever. It's an easy drinking beer. Again, the skunkiness isn't off-putting or offensive. It's light. A little drying on the back end, surprisingly, which makes me keep wanting to go back for more. But overall, this is a serviceable beer. Serviceable beer. Can't talk. I would give this a horns up. I mean, if I was somewhere where I couldn't get my favorite beers and this was there, I would buy it, no problem, depending on the price. $3.49 for a big bottle like this. It's an import. Can't go wrong with that at all. I'd pay that all day for import beer this size that's not offensive. It's not a bad beer at all. What Romanian beers have you had out there? Excuse me. Wow, I'm just burping through all this. Chugging that Guinness was a dumb idea. What Romanian beers do you see in your beer stores? Do you see any Romanian beer stores? If so, what's your favorite Romanian beer? Let me know down below in the comments. And as always, embrace the adventure.